Hello, I'm Lisa Harper, here on Backstage Pass. I'm here with RJ, the director of The Outsiders. Hi, RJ. How are you today?
I'm fine, Lisa. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Fantastic
So,
to
RJ,
hear.
what made you want to direct this play?
Well, it's a timeless story. I read it in 7th grade. It was probably one of the first books that I actually read, cover to cover, that I was forced to read. But I actually read it and I actually enjoyed it. And it's a story that everyone can relate to. It's timeless. Even though it's emotional, it's a fun story. It's great characters. And it's something I really related to, and I think everyone can kind of relate to it. And it's a story that needs to be told. There's a reason why it is such a timeless tale and people connect to it. And you got to keep telling those timeless tales.
In your personal life, which one of these characters fits you?
I would most likely say Derry fits me the best. I'm the oldest grandson, the oldest grandchild, oldest son in my family. So I had to take on a lot of the responsibility of everyone, including some parents. Like, people were very excited when I was 15 and got my permit. That was a big deal for a lot of people, wasn't it?
So, this character that you're talking about,
Yes.
how are the two of you different?
Well, he doesn't have to support his family on his own. I just have to support my family as an Uber driver and emotionally sometimes because they're lunatics. Yeah.
Now,
Is that funny?
yes, it is.
Oh, well, it's very serious to me.
Yes. Oh, okay. All right. So, what's in that cup?
Irish coffee.
Oh, okay. So that's why you're so happy. All right. So.
Well, it is the afternoon.
So who motivates you?
Who motivates me?
What motivates you?
What motivates me?
Mm-hmm.
This typical answer is money and power. That's usually what does motivate me. But I think for a more honest answer, it's just the group of community and bringing people together. I love bringing people together and working together on something and having everyone thrive. It's great that we have you here to help us with Backstage Pass, with Jesse and Chris helping us set all this up. All the people who are doing lights, sound, my mom squad. Couldn't make it without the mom squad.
Mm-hmm.
But they haven't killed me yet, so right now the mom squad and I are good, but we'll see what happens in the next,
Have you ever chosen a person to play a part
Yes.
that you regretted after you did it?
Yes.
You regretted. Okay.
I'm not going to get into specifics, and it's not
Please
that
don't.
I regretted casting them because they all did great. I've never regretted a casting ever, but there were certain expectations that certain people did not meet, and that's okay. I know what their capabilities are, and I know how to work with them better in the future.
Are you a perfectionist?
I try to get it as close to perfect as it can be.
Okay. So when you are working with these characters, or when you're working with the crew,
Mm-hmm.
do you depend on them to bring things into the scene, or do you pretty much coach them, tell them what to do?
It's probably about a half and half. I definitely want their own ideas and their own spin on the character, but at the end of the day, I do have a vision of what the story will be, and I want them to kind of come to a happy conclusion and a happy median between all of us. I want them to find my ideas in their own way, so I ask them a lot of questions, try to give them a lot of real-world scenarios that they may relate to, so that they connect to the character the way I want them to.
So what makes you nervous?
What makes me nervous? It's a very interesting question. The moms make me nervous because they watch me like a hawk.
Why?
Because I have their children,
Okay.
and I'm a bad influence sometimes.
Or is it because you're more moms of girls or moms of boys? I can see the moms of girls because you're a nice-looking young man, and you're
Thank
single, correct?
As far as I know.
He's single, ladies.
As far as I know.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
No, I am nervous because parents do have expectations and want what is best for their children, and I just hope that I can give their kids the experience they want and that the parents want them to have.
So what is it about this play that makes it unique?
I think it makes it unique. This is probably the best cast I have ever assembled. Everyone seems to be firing on all cylinders. They're getting the characters. They've come together as a cast that I've never really seen before. There's no drama, there's no infighting, and that's just such a blessing to have. as a director, and I think this is going to be something very, very special.
Would you like to have been in the play?
No.
Why is that?
I'd rather direct it.
Okay. So you're working with a lot of young people and a lot of, people in their mid-20s, mid-30s.
Yes.
What advice would you give the younger group, like the kids who are trying to get into acting? What would you tell them?
Just jump in feet first and hope for the best and deal and play the cards you're dealt. I mean, you're not always going to get a lead role, but you will have something, and you got to make the most of it and learn from those experiences and grow and grow and grow, and surround yourself with good people. Find shows with good directors who will work well with you, who will better you, actors who will help better you, and find them and work with them, and don't work with toxic people.
From a personal experience, I know that you're a fun guy to be around. You're always laughing and talking and having a good time.
Yeah, I don't shut my mouth.
But for a personal question, what makes you cry?
What makes me cry? Marley and Me.
Why?
I take it you've never seen Marley and Me.
Yes, I've seen it.
Okay.
I want to know why.
Because Rachel has to put the dog down. That's why.
Okay. You've ever had to do that?
Over the phone.
Okay.
Yeah, my mom was in town. Our dog was dying. It had cancer or something. Very sad. And I picked her up from the airport, and we're driving, and my dad called, and they had to put the dog down. And my mom was like, okay, go ahead with that. So that was an interesting car ride.
That has to be very traumatic to do something like that over the phone. I don't know how I would react to it.
Yeah, exactly. It was tough at the moment, but they got a new dog now, so.
Oh, okay. So, out of all the plays that you have directed, which one did you enjoy the most?
Absolutely, it's got to be this one. As I said before, this has been a great cast. Everyone is getting along. We seem to be having a good time. And yeah, so this one has been really, really special.
Okay. So are you inviting anyone special in your life come into the play?
Anyone who knows me is invited to the play, and they better show up.
He's very discreet. He doesn't really give us. We want something juicy.
Something juicy.
Tell us something that we don't know.
Something that you don't know.
Yes, about you.
Oh, something that you don't know about me.
Yes.
When I was 16 years old, I got a ticket for busting through a police barricade in my car, but the ticket was thrown out, and the cop was in the wrong.
How does that work?
That's something. Okay. Here's the deal, Lisa. It's South Florida on I-95 at 11 o'clock in the morning. I'm driving someone home from football practice. We're going down the highway. I get off the exit. It's bright, sunny South Florida. The light is reflecting off the road. There's a light to turn left off the highway and a curve to go this way to flow into traffic. I'm flowing into traffic. Well, this cop, he's blocking the lane. He's decided to close this lane for whatever reason. So instead of parking his car there and turning on the lights, like a smart person, he decides to put 3 tiny little flares in a straight line across. So I'm getting off the highway and I'm going, and all of a sudden I'm on top of a flare, so I stop. Well, then Barney Fife comes out to me and starts yelling and starts to write me a ticket while 3 other cars go by. So Barney Fife is doing sprints up and down the highway to stop all the other cars, and then it was tossed out in court.
Oh, okay. So that we can give some of the interested ladies some information.
Yes.
What is your favorite food?
My favorite food, Italian food.
Italian food?
Yes,
okay.
Italian food.
Italian food.
Yes, from Italy.
What is your favorite drink?
Irish coffee.
Boxers or briefs?
Boxers.
Thank you.
Whoa, what about you?
Boxers or briefs?
Yeah.
Grady panties. No.
Right on.
No.
It's the thong, isn't it?
Victoria's Secret. That's all I'm going to say.
Secret's out of the bag now, isn't it?
Okay. So this is Lisa Harper coming to you again from the Backstage Pass with
After
the director of The Outsiders, RJ